You say don't mention, don't show. Yeah, I'm sure you did the same exact thing, son. Welcome back. I am Freight Train. This video is going to be in response to Scion Storm's video he made about we're playing the alpha version, which I agree. We are playing the alpha version. Um, let's see. Hold on, I got this win real quick. Let me have you guys stare at something real quick. Shouts out to Scion though too. I'm subscribed. I do check out your videos and everything like that. So I like what you're doing. One thing too, before I go on my rant, I mean, I said this before in a previous video. Scion probably has more in-depth knowledge of these type of games and how they play and stuff. I mean, at least for this one, I thought, or pretty much, I thought he probably had like the Japanese version or something, and he was able to play it on there because he was actually the first person when I start looking for this stuff up, Ninja Voltage online, he was the first person that I ran across. So, shouts out to that doing your thing. Here's some defense. Or should I do? Or I haven't done attacks in a while, so I guess we'll look at some of the replays real quick while I go on. But okay, what do I want to say? Where do I start? Okay, yes, this is a free to play, pay to win game, just like a lot of games out there. Okay, one of the games I was playing, it's really popular now, Clash Royale. Okay, take that for instance. I don't know how many millions of downloads they have right now, but I mean that grew and grew and grew to now where it's being they have championships and tournaments and stuff like that. I don't know what this Sasuke is doing, but make it big too for you guys. But so I mean, there are people who do care and who are interested in seeing the topped, a player topped out, all the jutsus, maxed out cards, a ninja tool for once. I'm waiting for the first person to show me a ninja tool. I might be the first person in about a month or two, or at least a month. I don't know. I forget how long we get those or when it resets. But yeah, you can buy your way to power in this game, but the only way to do that, I mean, the only thing you're buying is ninja cards. Okay, so and I mean that's pretty much the power that you can gain with your Shinobites. That's the only thing you can buy. You can't buy, guild medals, and you can't buy fortress points. So there's a reason why you can't buy those things. Because you have to grind for those other two. Every free to play game has, some type of power boost or, early access to, whatever cards or abilities that may be in the game. But there's certain aspects that require you to grind. Okay? So you can have the most, I've seen high level, 3-4 star characters. But obviously those are the people who paid money to freaking, get all that extra boost. But I don't know. You're saying it's the alpha version, and my main thing is you want to be ahead of the game. I mean, my thing is this is my game right now. This is what I'm playing. So, I mean, my grind is my grind. Everybody has their own grind, but I know when things come out, I want to just be able to focus on that and do whatever else on the side, enhance my, my power. But I want to be able to be ahead, and I want to be able to have the top, the top players, the top everything, because I want to be able to actually go through and use different characters. Everybody else is going to be set on one character, 2, 3 characters, just because that's all you got, and that's all you grind for. So, I mean, there's a reason why, like I said, they make those guild medals and those fortress points. You can't buy those. You can't buy your way into that at all. And you can't buy your 6-star character. You got to grind it. So, I mean, you have to do that, period, point blank. I mean, another thing too. I mean, I agree with people spend a lot of money on this game just because, you know, there's gonna be we get like 3 Shinobi every month. Okay, so so it looks like he made it actually to the end here, but you get 3 Shinobi every month. Okay, so I mean, if you're trying to spend and top up every time, yeah, you're gonna be that's a bill. You don't want it to. You don't want this or any game rather to be a bill or something that's costing more than a current bill you have. You know, so as far as buying Shinobites, I would really only purchase them during the specials, and even then too. I mean, I would only purchase the 7.99 one because I mean, when you get 300 for $8, that's not bad. Um, I mean, 800 for the 32 if you have it, but I mean, if you topped up, let's say they gave the special 3 times a month, you're only going to be spending what, $25. So that's not bad in a month. But if you're topping up to 32, okay, you're close to you're hitting almost $100 there if you were able to have the special 3 times a month. So, and again, you don't have the special 3 times a month, so you are spending tons and tons of money if you're trying to get. I'm sure everybody's trying to shoot for this five. Okay, we're back. Um, yeah, I'm sure people are trying to shoot for this 500, man. And I 79, 44. Don't do it. Don't do it. Because the thing is, too, is if you're grinding or at least logging in and doing your achievements, okay, achievements plus a login without any special, you know, you know, any special, event going on, okay, you're gonna get 8 Shinobites, right? 5 for logging in, 3 for doing, your achievements daily. Okay, that's 8 Shinobites per day. So they basically in a set, 8 times what? 8 times 7, 56. So you're getting a free pull at least once a week with every 5 days another pull. So I mean, if you have to grind it out, you're gonna have to grind it out. But I mean, you can do that. I mean, they're giving us tons and tons of Shinobites if you're just simply logging in. Period. Point blank. So I mean, I would definitely, I seen another YouTuber, and he pulls like 2 times a day. If he has a lot, he'll pull like 2 times a day, or even once, or every so often. That seems to be more realistic, and that's kind of how my pulls are most of the time. I try to pull in small increments because you don't want to keep getting blues. I mean, you don't want to keep getting blues. It's heartbreaking. And I mean, after a while, if you're getting bad pulls, I mean, it's like a casino. If you go to the casino and you're losing on a machine, you stop and you switch machines, or you just stop. That's the main thing. You got to stop. But back to my point again, you know, I don't know. This is the alpha, and you know what? I want to be the alpha, and guess what? I'm gonna also be the omega because I'm gonna have everybody all set, all maxed out. Okay, not have to worry about nothing. I'm gonna fly through this, and then hopefully, my brother. Okay, my brother had to reset his account, right? He reset his account. Now he's playing catch up. That's what everybody's going to be doing. You guys are going to be playing catch up, catch up, catch up, catch up. You're going to have a list of like all greens of Shinobis that you might even like, but you're not going to want to, because these events, these other people aren't going to be in battle dances. Hopefully they will, like your Orochimaru, your Neji, your Guy, anybody who's not in the battle dances, you better hope that they're going to be in some new ones. Because you're not going to grind them out, especially if it's your favorite character. Okay, so I mean, I was actually going to make this video before the announcement of the special or surprise attack missions and Tsunade, but again, that's going to get everybody who was on the train, who jumped off the train, back on the train. So, I mean, it's, I wouldn't say people are jumping the bandwagon and jumping off, but I mean, a lot of people are jumping on the bandwagon right now, and man, I mean, it is what it is, though. It is what it is. So, like I said, while the people are off the train and I'm still going forward. We're all still going forward. When they hop back on, they're going to see, you know, they're not going to be no match. They're worried about what am I doing? You're worried about what am I doing with my 106 Kakashi? What am I doing? While other people are ranting and raving about, or just crying about pretty much no chakra, I don't have to worry about chakra. Okay? I don't. Cause why? Cause I can put it on auto sometimes on team battle. Let's try to do it one right now. Auto on team battle. What? 7 times out of 10, I'm number one. So I don't have to worry about chakra. I don't have to worry about evolution material. That's what I'm doing with my 106 Kakashi. Okay? That's what I'm doing. Zaba's out there. Alright, that's what I'm doing. Alright. And another thing. I'll get back to what else I'm doing with my Kakashi, but another thing. Another YouTuber, man. They're mentioning, you know, I've heard this from a lot of YouTubers, not just one, but how, you know, the basic topic was, you know, lower levels joining, okay, higher level tier stuff. Okay. Now, when I started this game, all right, and this is the culture we got to build, guys. We got to build a culture where you know, we have people, you know, we're helping out people, but we have to build it in a certain structure. When I started out, and what I mean by that, let me explain, is that when I started this game and I wanted to do advance and everything, just so I can level up and get, you know, more fragments, more, you know, everything. I knew I wasn't going to get, you know, MVP. Go back up there. But again, I wanted to join. And there's a lot of people that let me join. And you know who I was? Tsunade. I still was a team player. Okay? I mean Tsunade, Shizune. Tsunade's coming. Oh dang. I just died. That's crazy. But anyhow, I was Shizune, so I was healing the team. You know what I mean? You know, there's purpose for low level people to be there. Okay? Don't just disregard them. And if you're a high level, I mean, it's kind of a bad example right now with my Kakashi dying, but if you're high enough level, you can lead the team. All right? You shouldn't have to worry about, if one person joins, I'm cool. I've even done this almost by myself, this current banner. Okay? I just got hit with another Chidori, and boom, I was done. Well, that was even a bad example. Well, they were grinding right there. But again, that's what so let me actually try it just at least, because you guys see me win plenty of them. But actually, that's another thing. You do all this stuff, you see me, nobody cares, nobody cares, nobody cares. People care. Let me show you. Hold on. Let me show you how many people care. All right. There's about 5 million people that at least care about the game, at least downloading it. And this is just off of what they have now. We already know it's 7.6 million people and growing. More people hopping on the bandwagon. Okay? So, there's people who do care. All right? But, and you got to care about, you can't worry about what if anybody else cares. If you care, which is the most important thing, anyhow, that's all that matters. If anybody else cares, that's a plus. I make these videos to be informative, and I like doing these videos, and I like this game, and that's why I'm doing these videos, okay? So, when I get views, when I get subs, man, that's just extra. That's icing on top of the cake. That's an extra cherry on top of the cake, okay? So, yes, don't worry about what others are thinking, because that's how life is, period. You can't worry about too much what others are thinking. You got to do you, and if you enjoy doing what you're doing, do it. As long as it's not hurting nobody else, not messing you up financially, like he was, his homeboy spending 2 G's on a game, that's crazy. Never ever you would never spend 2 G's on a console, so why would you spend any type of money like that on an app? That's how I would look at it. If you're gonna go buy, I've spent, like I said, I probably spent $70 to $80 on this game since it's begun. So, or since I started playing. So, you know, again, games are 60 to 80 bucks depending on whatever edition, special edition, you know. So I'm not too big on spending. If I do spend going forward, it's gonna be when there's a special, and it's only gonna be 300 Shinobites, you know. So that's what it is. Because I don't mind spending $8 every now and then. What they give us the special with like every couple months, so I don't mind spending that. But my main thing is the grind, okay? Because the free to play, and that's what I'm trying to inspire a lot of the free to play players, the people who can't necessarily afford or who really don't want to spend money on this game, to show you that, hey, if you grind, you're gonna still be just as good as Scion mentioned in whatever game he was in. And that's another thing. You say don't mention, don't show. Yeah, I'm sure you do the same exact thing, Scion. You know what I'm saying? You say don't mention, don't show. Yeah, I'm sure you do the same exact thing, Scion. You know what I'm saying? However you felt during that time when you were making those videos, or just grinding, even if you weren't making videos, just grinding to be number one, you did it because you wanted to do it. I'm sure. You see what I'm saying? So don't knock anybody else for doing what you did in the past, especially if something they want to do. There's a lot. Let me say this. There's a lot more worse things people can be doing than playing a game. All right, playing an app on your phone. Okay, so everybody enjoy what you're doing. Like I said, grind. You already see how much time you got left. What else? What else was there? But yeah, oh, good. Going back to, again, what am I doing with my Kakashi when I'm grinding and everything? Where do we go? The materials will show you. Okay, they weren't giving these away. They don't give these away. All right? They don't give these away. They don't give them away. Actually, they gave you what, like 2 of these, 1 or 5 of these? So take 5 off of all this stuff. Just right here. And I've actually spent some. I haven't spent the red because I don't have any red ones. So that's the 5 that they gave me. But there hasn't been any banner ninja with red. And I'm sure Tsunade might be, because we haven't had a red. We've had that, we've had that green, purple. I think we had blue lately as well, and yellow. So I think it's time for red. So that's my prediction on Tsunade. She's gonna be a red element. All right, but I'm telling you, you've already seen the water dragon. When I get more and more stuff, like I just said, man. I want to be, like I said, I want to see if there's a double S. I'm grinding for the A, but I want to see if there's a double S. All right, all my people and everybody going forward is gonna be, like I said, all 6-star. Why? Because that's what I want to do. You know what? And it looks nice. It just looks nice. I just like how it looks. Alright? I'm sure you guys like how it looks too. Alright, y'all? Look at all those 6 stars. That's all you're going to see in my thing in the future. Alright? God knows how many that is. But yeah, I'm working on the Sasuke and stuff. But yeah, I just want to get that little rant out, guys. I know it's been going on and on. But yeah, that's what I had to say. That's where I wanted to go. Like I said, keep grinding. I will. Stay hyped. Because, like I said, when the new stuff comes out, everybody's going to be playing catch up. And they're going to have to muster a lot of strength to try to grind through it. Because let me tell you now, my brother, he is dreading it. He's dreading it. And I'm sure anybody who's had a reroll, especially recently, you're dreading it. You're dreading it. You're dreading the grind. Because you know what? I think, to be honest, to get a 6-star character, period, because, your characters are weak until they get high enough. You know what I mean? You can get, if you got some cards and stuff to boost them up, that's good too. But, your character really doesn't start showing their true colors till you at least have a jutsu and alt, to be honest. But past the alt, if you don't have an alt, you better have a whole set. Okay? You better have a whole set of jutsu. But the ability points when you awaken, when you invest that into whatever shinobi you want of your choice, that's when your character starts shining. Okay? And that's where my Kakashi shines. And I mean, even someone like Kana Amaru, okay? I mean, look at just getting them up to 6-star. Let me see what a little 1-star person is. Okay, I mean, he doesn't have too much on him, but I mean, come on, y'all. My main thing I was looking at was the crit. All right, you need to be able to hit with criticals as much as possible, as often as possible. Okay, that's another thing, but I mean, it is what it is. I mean, like I said, you guys enjoy playing the game. Do what you do. You know, I'm doing what I'm doing. And you know what? Shoot, I mean, I'm not gonna be number one. I wouldn't say that, but like I said, I'm just trying to do me. I'm trying to get everything that's available in this game. And I'm trying to do it before all this stuff starts popping up, because just like and that's another thing. I'm sorry, I keep on going and going. All right, this is the alpha version, right? So there's supposed to be an Omega version or the 2.0 or the finished product. This is Namco Bandai, or Namco Bandai. You know what I mean. I'm losing my thoughts, right? But anyhow, they with their what was it? Their Storm series. Okay, they had CyberConnect actually developed the game, but still Bandai was behind it. All right. So I don't know who's developing the game, but Bandai's behind the money and everything. Okay. So just like Scion was saying too, they got the investors. They got the money that they're going to be putting up and the returns that they want to see, and when they want to receive the returns. Okay. So the developer like CyberConnect, when they were doing a lot of the Storm series, Storm Generations and Storm 2, 3, and 4, all those ones, okay, they will give you like pretty much, let's say like, I would say 80% of the game or 70% of the game. And then they just give you little add-ons, So, in instance, let's look at, it wasn't Generations. I think it was Storm 3, where, you had your story mode, you had your characters, and then they released DLC, Kabuto, Sage Mode. So you had a little bit extra, one little fight for story mode, and then you had a new character. I mean, that's what they're going to do with the surprise attack mission. And that's what they're going to do with the other thing. It's going to be little bits of stuff. We pretty much have majority of the game. It was going to be factory and the other one is like staffing, whatever that is. That's going to be you sharing your shinobi, at least the staffing one, sharing your shinobi with either your guild member or even the universe, okay? And then factory, that's going to be something interesting. I have no idea what that's going to be, but I mean, I guess it's something that you're going to do to produce, hopefully, ninja tools or something, help you get that. Or I don't know. Something with, I think it's going to be something with items, something that we either spend, hopefully, like, a couple people have mentioned, the coins, or they might, I wouldn't be surprised if we're spending coins for gems or, using gems to make ninja tools. So, or, the evolution tools to make, or evolution material to make ninja tools. But, I mean, there's not too much they're going to be adding to this game. So, I mean, don't get don't think that this is such, this is such a small piece of the pie right now. Like we might be eating, like I said, about 70% of the pie right now. And I mean, this layout looks pretty strong. It doesn't look like we're going to be able to swipe left or right or even up and down. This layout looks pretty solid, and this layout looks pretty solid. If anything, they would add stuff over here, but I mean, this might be a building later, and I don't know, this might be a building later. I don't know. This all looks, or hopefully we can go in the cave over there. I don't know. There's something, but I think this is pretty much the strong layout. We're going to get different additions and different modes, but this is pretty much what we're going to get. And that's what Bandai is famous for. They do rush when the developer is rushed. I mean, that's why we got this, because I mean, their investors are so pushy. They want a return on their investment so bad that, you know, sometimes they have to, you know, sacrifice, and the gameplay quality. One thing, I mean, Bandai seems to be doing, well, CyberConnect did more, was the graphics, and it looks like a lot of the graphics and fighting style of this game are from, you know, components from CyberConnect. At least some of the, the jutsus and stuff. But hey, who knows? I don't know for sure. But yeah, I think we're eating on a lot of the pie right now. I don't think it's anything less than, like I said, if anything, 60%, because this is going to give us another 15%, 20% on what's going to be in the game, and then we have these two more buildings. I mean, I think that's pretty much going to be the basis of this game. I don't see too much more being added other than changing up the battle dances. We're still just going to keep on getting, a big roster of shinobi. And so that's why, too, I wouldn't spend, really much money on this, because there's going to be a huge roster. And money, like, again, if you're going to spend money, it should be on someone like Minato, somebody like Pain, somebody like Madara, someone, probably, depending on how he is, Shishui. I mean, you're going to want to spend it on that. You're not going to want to spend it every single, even, don't want to, I don't know. Tsunade, I don't know. I'm going to definitely have to check her out. I'm not too, I'm going to spend my free stuff on her if I do spend on her. Depending on what her special is, and if she can heal everybody. Because that's another thing. Sakura's heal is eluding me forever. If I had that, I wouldn't even be worried about Tsunade too much. I mean, the only thing I would do is just if I wanted a team with two healers on it, instead of using, Shizune, because Shizune is, really weak when it comes to damage. So, that's my thing on her. But I don't know, guys. I know I've been going on and on, like I said. But that's my rant. That's my response to that. And like I said, guys, just do you have fun with the game, stay hyped, stay on the grind, because it's not just like with any game. If you're not grinding, you're really not that interested in it. Okay, you're really not that interested in it, and eventually you'll just stop. So if you're not really that interested in it, if you're not really grinding, you really shouldn't be spending money at all, because you're just going to drop the game and then all that money is going to go to waste. At least spend money on something that you're going to be playing, something that you're going to invest time in and not just throw your money away to something else because you're playing it for a hot second and then boom. But yeah, like I said, I'm done. And that's another thing. I'm almost done with, that's why I'm grinding too. I don't do 100 battles a day, but I'm grinding out at least 20. If I'm trying to do this, I'm at least doing 20 a day. At least 20. And that's just the bare minimum. But I'm done with a full set of banners, and I've done with Hinata, and I'm gonna be done with. So I'm done. I think I'm done with 3 and 4, now 5, and I'm about to be done with 6. And then when I'm done with 6, I just got 1 and 2, and then I won't have to worry about this. And I'll have everything already done. Why do I want to do it? Because I won't have to worry about looking at this anymore. While you guys are like, oh, I wonder if I should buff up or nerf. Not nerf, but buff my people up, and see what they can. I'll be done doing that. Again, like I said, you guys will be playing catch up while I'm already ahead, and that's the main thing. Is trying to stay ahead of the game, ahead of the wave. That way, it's not. It's just gonna get more and more depressing. The more and more that you fall behind, it's just gonna get depressing to a shinobi that you really like comes out. That's just the honest truth. That's the honest truth. Okay. And as far as again, trying to rebuild, let's build a good community around this game. Let's, I don't know how many times, weak people come into the that's expert. Oh, expert, huh? Hold on. Did we have an expert before? That's so weird. I guess we've been playing expert. I have no idea. But, yeah, someone weak comes. If you're a weak character, if your Shinobi's weak, you have all weak Shinobi, you better have Shizune's heal, and you better be Shizune. I mean, that's the only thing I would have to say to that. Because then you're actually going to be an asset to the team. But if you're going in there and you're fighting as Boruto and you die and then like there's a Boruto. I mean, you're not really gonna do too much. But I mean if your character is strong enough, you're gonna be able to comb through this whole thing, like I said, pretty much in 1 minute. Your grind's gonna be less and less, stressful as far as being so redundant and having to do it over and over again. You're going to actually have fun because you won't lose. That's another thing. Who likes losing? Who likes, investing all this time into characters and everything? And then your Shinobi's so weak that, you feel like you're not doing anything at all. When I hit, I hit. You know what I mean? So, I mean, I know what I'm capable of. I can blow most traps and installations away with just one jutsu. Most people are, I'm taking these Shinobi here. I mean, I don't even have to use my ult half the time. I forget it's there. I'm so on my jutsu. Okay? But, I'm doing 13,000 just with that. Oh my lord. Died again. One time, so I guess I was down. Let's look at my health, what it was. I've gotten hit with the Chidori before and lived. But I guess, I don't know. I have to see how much damage she's taking from me. Or how much health I need to have before if I don't want to dodge it. More Zabuza. But my main thing, I didn't get first that time. But my main thing is just grinding. That way you can enjoy the game. You're not going to be able to enjoy the game, or any game rather. That's the thing, is building habits. Okay? You're building a habit that you're going to carry on to the next game. That you're going to carry on, to whatever, if it's an app or if it's a console game. Okay? That's why the individuals that, they're trophy hungry and they have all the trophies of every game they ever get. I mean, but they're actually, they're getting the most out of the game. You see what I'm saying? And typically those people aren't buying every game. They're buying games that they like, that they know they like, that's tailored to them. So if this game's tailored to you and you like it and you play it and you've already invested a lot of time, I mean, just grind. Don't worry about anything else. Because when the new stuff comes on, you're going to hop back on. Like I said, you're going to hop back on the train, and we're already going to be so far ahead, and you guys just going to be like, dang, that QB's impossible to beat. Or, you're probably going to be, 50, 60,000, and that's all you stopped at because, you finally got out of the the D ranking, and now you're a C character. C's not going to do it, okay? C is not doing it. It's not going to do it. You see I'm B and I can get hit with a Chidori and still die. Okay? But, I mean, if you're going to lose and keep losing, you're not going to have fun with this game. It's just that simple. It's that simple, guys. So, that's what I'm doing with my Kakashi. Look, there's two of us. Oh, no. We have a Sasori. If he actually... No, he's fighting. I think he is. One thing I find funny, too, that the game does is that, I know you guys experienced it, too. Is, there's a guy just leeching. Now, don't do that. Don't just join a game and then leech. Alright? Like I said, kind of put into the team. Be an asset. You don't want to just, have everybody fighting for you, pretty much. But, alright, let's get out of that. Hold on. Fire. But, yeah, guys, I mean, like I said, pretty much that's the end of my rant. I'm going to finish this off here, and then we'll just call that a video. Alright, let's get Haku. Yes, that. Alright. Haku keeps running. That's a really cool jutsu. I like the graphics on that. Or the visual, yeah. Alright. Okay, let me get it from over. Where's Kakashi? There he is. Okay. Trying to make sure I'm locked on to Kakashi because you know how this goes. Actually, help me get out of that. Oh gosh. Don't hit me, Kakashi. There we go. So, anyhow, just, you know. Oh, that did the Orochimaru finally? Yeah, he did come up and help. So, I mean, yeah, guys, that's pretty much it. You know, I'll get back at you guys later. I have a couple other videos I'll be making. Make sure like, dislike, comment, or rant, and subscribe if you guys feel free, if you guys choose to. So, and that's what, like I said, I'm not worried about the chakra and stuff. And like, you don't want to be depressed on the game. If the game is making you depressed, yeah, you don't want to play it. You don't want to play it. But I enjoy, like I said, I enjoy playing this game. I enjoy powering up, and I stay hyped. So I mean, because I already know the potential of this game. I already see where it's going. You know, like I said, one game I was really locked on for a while was the Fire Emblem, and you know, they again, there's a lot of similarities to that from that game to this app as well too. From they're both apps, but from that game to this game, there's a lot of similarities, and so I see what they've done with it, and where they can do, you know, go with Naruto, Boruto, you know, Ninja Voltage. And the thing is like, that's the thing. It's the interface. It's what this whole thing looks like. I mean, yeah, you give this whole thing a facelift, and I mean, it's still the same little bots and things running around and whatever doing damage, but I mean, it's Naruto, guys. I mean, it's Naruto. I don't know. I'm a Naruto fan, so I mean, that's the thing, is I'm hyped because this is a Naruto game that looks good, feels good. There's a couple bugs and stuff that they need to work on, but man, I love hack and slash games, and I love Naruto, and they made what I believe a pretty decent game. You know, with this alpha out, it's pretty decent for what it looks like, how it plays, and you know what it does have to offer so far, and all the announcements and stuff we're getting soon. So we're not only getting surprise attack mission, you know, soon, but even following after that, we're getting another game mode. Okay, so there's gonna be stuff to do. It's gonna be stuff to keep us busy. But yeah, I mean, you know, there's more to come, as we know. But I mean, stay hyped. Stay hyped. You know, we don't. You know, don't get down on the game. You know, because I mean, like I said, it's gonna keep. You're gonna keep coming back anyhow. All right. There's games that you know that you'll never go back to ever. This one, you're gonna keep coming back. Why? Because you guys already know the potential. More of your favorite shinobi are gonna be out. More power levels and different jutsus and ultimates are gonna be out. You know, story modes, all that stuff. Okay, so till next time, guys, take care.